Okay, this is it. The big surprise. I thought long and hard about what I was going to do to end this. Um, was I going to get a guest to come and make a special appearance? Was I going to get Barack Obama to come and say talk to strangers? Was I going to go to New York and Times Square and watch the ball drop? I thought about all of it. Someone really important to me told me that my new mantra should be to keep it simple. I'm going to take that to heart. So, as simple as we started this, is how we're going to end it. Right here in this office. 29 days ago, we sat here, and I told you guys of how for the next 4 weeks, I was going to condition myself for me to get ready for 2012. And I did that. Some days I woke up and I asked myself, you know what am I really going to talk about today? I had nothing to talk about. Matter of fact, I don't want to talk. But from another special person to me told me that you need to seize the day. You need to find the good out of any situation. Find the good out of any day, whether good or bad. And that's what I've learned to do. Every morning I've woken up, whether it's been a good day or a bad day, I've found something good to share with you guys. And I think that's the biggest takeaway from everything, is that life is a journey. Life is an everyday hustle. It's a jungle out here. But it's what you make of it. It's how you react to it. You know, your actions are one thing, but your reactions dictate everything else from that point. So your attitudes really do play a huge part. And that's one thing that I have learned. You know, intentions are cool. You know, you want a lot of things. You aspire to be a lot of things, but it's how you react to it. It's how you adjust. It's how you grow. That really makes the difference. So, 2011. Where did it all go? You know, look at everything that you've accomplished. Look at everything that you've done. Look at the goods, the bads, the losses, the gains, all in 365 days. I mean, I look at my own. January, my boss wanted to fire me. You know, come March, I started losing relationships, losing myself. Come April, I end up in a hospital. You know, they're telling me I could have possibly had a mild heart attack. What? I'm 24. That's when I knew things needed to change. So a week later, I quit my job, searching for that new opportunity, that new beginning. Nothing more than 4 bags. 4 bags and a one-way ticket to LA. I was going to go and become this new aspiring actor. Somebody was going to discover me in the airport. But I went to LA, and I took time to reflect. I took time to reflect on what did mean the most to me. And I was able to foundate a lot of feelings. So shout out to James and Vanessa for taking good care of me out there. And then I flew to DC. No job. Applied. And I went from jobless to having now chances at a new opportunity. Now I have to actually choose the job that I want. That was significant. So I choose a job, and I struggle. They were doubting if I was even going to keep the job, you know. And throughout that trial and tribulations, it's lonely being away from friends and family. You know, I'm in a great city with great opportunities, and you know, you do start realizing who's important to you when they're not there. So, you know, even with that small duration, you know, I live on couches. Shout out to Evener. I do appreciate you and your hospitality. And, you know, I'm trying to find my way. But little did I know that moving to D.C. was like, you know, moving from a shack to a palace in terms of price. You know, I'm from Florida. We don't have income tax. You know, our property values are very low. If you go to D.C., what I could pay for a house, I'm paying for a broom closet, a studio apartment. You know, so that was a rude awakening. But throughout everything, here I am now, living life, traveling, stories to tell, people I've met, writing a book. I went to school for computer engineering. What am I doing planning national conventions, selling conferences in the city, and now writing a book? But it's all just to let you know that you never know what an opportunity is going to turn into until it actually turns into it. You don't know what life is going to be. I didn't know that come January, when I was worried about getting fired from a job, that I would have this job come the new year. And who knows where this book is going to take me? Who knows where the Talking to Strangers movement is going to take me? It's not my chance. It's not my responsibility to know. It's my responsibility to live. To take every day as what it is, a new day, a new beginning. It's not just a new year. You get a reset every 24 hours to get a new attitude, to do what it is that you need to do in this life. It's your life. Accomplish your goals, but accomplish them at a day at a time. Someone once told me there's 52 weeks in a year. If you made a 1% improvement in any aspect of your life, 1% every week, you've already had a 52% increase in anything. Something that marginal can have such a great impact over time. And that's one thing I'm learning too. Time. It heals, it conquers, it leads. It's the ultimate determining factor for anything. You know, you never know if you were in love or if you loved until after time passes and you reflect on your actions and attitudes. Then you can really say, I really did love that person. Or I was really in love. Or it was a great time. Or it was a bad time. Let time heal. Let time do. Throughout this year, I've cried. I've lost. I've loved. I've been hurt. I've seen. I've spoken. I've touched. I've felt. I've traveled. I've learned. I've listened. I've spoke. I've smiled. I've frowned. We all have. But the thing is, how do you summarize that to go ahead and make the next transition into the new year? It's 2012. We keep talking about every end of the year. We always talk about what we didn't do or what we did do and what's going to change come January 1st. It doesn't have to be January 1st. It can be whenever you make that decision. But because we are here, make that decision for all of this to be not in vain, but for progress. For 28 days, I've learned a lot about myself. And now it's time for me to take those learning lessons, not just as feel-good moments, but to things that can tangibly move me closer to what I consider a dream. And I encourage you to do the same. So with this year ending, I do want to say thank you for everybody for riding this journey with me. Oh, also shout out, the shirt did make it to the infamous video. I made sure of that. And just continue to laugh, love, and live. It's one life to live. And we often forget that. So thank you again for taking this journey with me. And I look forward to hearing all the successes of everybody's accomplishments in 2012. And until the next time, and there will be a next time, I look forward to speaking to you guys again. Take care. God bless.